The Speaker of Parliament, the Right Honorable, is here, who is none other than our own sister. Please, in your communication, the people of Tororo are requesting you to instruct her to expeditiously handle the issue of Tororo so that we can go for by-elections in this very election. I want to summarize, Your Excellency, by telling you that we are going to give you 90+%. Very lastly, I am Otieno Godfrey Otabong. I was a flag bearer in the last 2 elections, but because of some confusion, I did not go through. I request you, in your house, Your Excellency, there are many rooms. I want to serve you either as your shamba boy or whatever you wish, so that I mobilize. Thank you very much.
Movement Joe. Movement Joe. President Museveni Joe, the chairman of the mighty NRM party, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Honorable guests, in the interest of time, protocol observed. We are excited to welcome you all to the presidential campaign of NRM presidential candidate in Tororo Municipality, Tororo District, Bukedi Sub-Region. My name is Honorable Apollo Yeri Ofono. I'm the chairman of NRM Tororo District and one of the longest serving chairman in our party. On behalf of Tororo District, I present the gains and of the Might Movement Party in the district. Mine is on city status. We thank you very much for your executive order that granted us Tororo Municipality to a city status and created 3 administrative units and districts. Your directive has resolved the long-standing conflicts in Tororo district. We are requesting you for implementation of this financial year 2025-2026 budget. We people of Tororo appreciate the gain realized since 1986, which led to peace, security, democracy, and microeconomic stability. I want to repeat tarmacking of the Tororo Nagongera Road, Rubongi Mlanda Busolwe Road, Osukuru Road, expansion of Malaba Jinja Kampala Highway, upgrading of Tororo Airfield, construction of the King George Sports Stadium to a modern stadium in Tororo City for promotion of sports and talent, elevating of Tororo General Hospital to a regional hospital. The Office of the President to fulfill the pledge of 722 million, startup of about 144 Bukedi youth leaders. The Ministry of Finance to allocate compensation, verifying the person of Pronanza Lakwenawo victim, Uganda Cement, TICAF workers, and the 59 residents affected by Standard Gauge Railway should be compensated in 2026-2027. We have 17 uncoded parishes. It should be coded to enable them accept PDM fund. In conclusion, Your Excellency, NRM has already some MP elected in district, region, and the people remain committed to NRM party leadership, and we are determined to vote you and the NRM party 90% on January 15, 2026. His Excellency, we have people who are crossing from one party to another. I hope you will conduct that function. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chairman, and thank you for the wonderful words. We know if there was enough time, you are going to speak for a lot of time and giving us a lot of information. But the President has already received your memorandum and all the points have been noted. May we invite the Regional Vice Chairman of the party to come and welcome our presidential candidate to his area in Tororo in particular, and thereafter he will be inviting the Right Honorable Speaker to come and invite the President to speak to us. Mr. Chairman.
Tororo oye! Uganda oye! Bukedi oye! East Africa oye! Museveni oye! Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda and Chairman of the National Resistance Party, the Right Honorable Speaker, Honorable Ministers, Members of Parliament, religious leaders and cultural leaders, welcome to Tororo, Bukedi. Your Excellency, these people have been waiting for you. It rained on them and they waited for you. Thank you, Tororo. Yalamanoi. Your Excellency, Tororo is one of the places your politics of interest has overcome tribal interests. And this is a testament of your work in this place. These people appreciate what you have done for them. Your Excellency, before I sit down, I want to thank you again for your passion to educate the people of Uganda. Tororo is one of the beneficiaries of those efforts in many ways. I know that you have the skilling centers and other initiatives, but you have educated young people in Tororo. The example is 2 young people that you educated that are now pilots. In a minute, allow me to show them so that later you can take a picture with them. Othieno Brian, Captain, and Captain Bukira Janet. Your Excellency, thank you for what you have done for these young people. The President is taking a picture with our young pilots. Thank you, Excellency. Allow me to invite the Right Honorable Speaker, our second National Vice Chairperson, to welcome you. Thank you.
NRM oye! Egeto oye! Youth oye! Your Excellency,
Papa President,
the President of the Republic of Uganda and the flag bearer of the NRM party.
Flag bearer mawani ma party, Papa letinga kitone bender.
The people of Tororo,
Itungaluko Tororo kere,
we have brought you the best candidate.
Anunoni a candidate lokabait. Okeliruani candidate maberswa.
We have brought you a candidate who has the most rich manifesto that is meant to support the people of Uganda.
Ayanga uni
a candidate le just look at the motion ukikaru kikanywe joka okeli ruwa candidate mantie gi manifesto malatero ruwa ora beach maber mangonma.
And as the chairman of Tororo district said, the president should instruct me. I am waiting for the instruction.
Kapalibune chairman local district a director speaker instruction body akitonyo uni districts looked at city. Baka chairman o watch or president watch mama keregi districts kisite bako duongi speaker kura reporting no ochakimi o one districts mawani kisite. Koromagi shabakan margogini. Koromagi sakan.
The youth I want to request you, when the president comes to speak, kindly listen to the president.
Ikatumunak, elibitongosi katumunak, ebuni loka polon ekineri, ko pupu tunwinera loka polon. So ye, akwayo win, ka president bino luwo, wingi wini gima president wacho.
And the issues of the ghetto, the border are going to be resolved.
Mulukere, lwe tukonogunosi lwe tumutosi, kochibugai, elosha limuni nukos. So ye, majumaro be disenta kejo wachime unikizo wacho.
You should know that you're serving a government that is a caring cabinet.
Ijene dosi, iupaso sikapugan, kane podokiti tungaken. Winge yoni adumu ma NRM, ndiye giparo matek mamakere gisoe.
It cares for the youth.
Puponori so manara kikatumunak, winge regi jugusoye.
The ghettos.
Ngulukerelwe jasi to matonge duko site.
The borders.
Jumajube disenta no.
The women.
Aberu.
The disabled.
Ngulukere.
The religious.
Lukedini kere.
And everybody. Your Excellency, I want to invite you in the interest of time to come and speak to your people. NRM oye! Tororo oye! President Museveni oye!
Kopupuru kwenye tena, kililingata, lingwi maberi, kisidano owinji report ma president kido wajo.
Let's all stand up and welcome the national chairman, President Museveni. Oh yeah! Let's wave to the national chairman, Museveni. Oh yeah! Thank you so much.
Kelelingata, linguini, we winji gimi kido luoka. Kelelingata, ko pupu duelo sha limun kane. Kelelingata, linguini.
Yoga people of Tororo.
Tungagerelu ko Tororo, wijuje ju Tororo.
We are here.
Kelelingata bere.
I am here with other leaders from the NRM.
Ajongo no ne kaluka poloko kere kaluka NRM. Anti ekagi judongo mo pokere ma work epata ma NRM.
The second vice chairperson of the NRM.
Ejine toto nakapoloni ne tupite president kokuju. Toto right honorable speaker tie kamaluo president kitiba ma NRM.
The vice chairperson Eastern.
Ejine bobo de le polo kitoni katonger kanako kide. Watie kagi jaduong maluwani region ma Eastern.
Secretary General.
Eji loge girgiran loge pate. Watie kagi jandiko maduong ma pate.
And other leaders.
Kitoni leaders wegelegela. Jejudongo mo pokere.
To talk to you.
Ijasi shongo na kinderakini kosi. Watie ka luo giwin.
About the manifesto of the NRM for 2026-2031.
Ikamuto sa kitemete motion welo NRM asom ko kargi kany. Watie ka luo giwini mama keregi chan ma NRM kido keso I ora beach mabino.
That manifesto has got 7 points.
Manifesto don tie wacha birio. Ejase manifesto ngol ka kiroga kanyikare.
But first of all, I want to apologize for coming late because I had 3 other places to go.
Akode baronga kilipa kitimio kanuka bunere itumora kolongo kanwa jasonga tutubesha chenu kalosit amito kwayo chwaki ritundo kaleti ripiro idaitie gitichi ikifomo pokere mo miagalo tundo ka.
I was in Kampala for the church program there of Kayanja.
Ajine si Kampala toma akilipa sanaka jaka itika Kayanja boido ogalo Kampala ikwayo mama keregi pasa Kayanja
Mutaleja
kaki atakin kwa jabude rene late capital tosi.
Then from Mutaleja I went to Chisoko.
Kedol nesko Butaleja ko bunesi Kisoko wo ki Butaleja goto tundo Kisoko.
Now I am here.
Adolu nesine nyogocho tundo ka. Ora Max Loga Polo na kan.
The 7 points in the NRM manifesto.
Ipwagi pointi ni lwejaso manifesto wati gichan mo pokere manifesto.
Mainly what NRM has already done.
Ikamuto sinwi pwaka nwesome NRM gimama keregi gitich ma NRM ochotimo.
In the last 40 years.
Ikaru akasha ungono luko kau I oro pierangweni morumo.
And also what it will continue to do.
Kot kangunu nwe koto yaki yadagna soma kokingarene gimawa mito timo kawa medere malo.
The first contribution is peace.
Na so ditine sayuwara mara pena maduongi ashe mimaone ni wanuango ka mama keregi ayuwara gi peace mawantie gineka.
You know the insecurity which was in Uganda.
Ijene toni ayuwara na mama alai kwa Uganda kane wangeyo mama keregi maduongi teko mawaido wantie gine ma security ka Uganda maome.
But now the whole of Uganda is peaceful.
Kona Uganda kere enapakin pinyi ma Uganda jenyo okwe.
Secondly,
Marario nakiareiti
development.
Apple dongo.
The development has got 2 parts.
Apollo ejasigi atutu besiare dongo ntie gichanario.
There is economic infrastructure.
Ejini kamuta Apollo na kiroti na kadukote ntie mama keregi gigeto mangudi ni gidongo mawineno kaontie.
Which you should translate as foundation for the economy.
Ngunu nesi kamuto si ageuna na kapol. Meno misinge machakere gidongo.
And also social infrastructure.
Kodego yagi kamuni atonge tanwi kamuti apolongol. Tokenyo dogoti medo gigipin mama kere gineni dongono kago malo.
Which you should interpret as social infrastructure.
Ngunu konyende si kamuto sinwe yangato soni tungakere. Meno amakere gikwa mawani gingeri mawatimo tichi mawaje.
Translate as
Gililinga taberego puputu. Lingwi kuso wajuje wawinji gimakazo.
as foundation for the embera yabantu.
Ngunu konye ageuni ni kamuta kijarana kitunga. Meno misingi mamakere gikwo gidongo paji.
When it comes to
Kililingata, you keep quiet. I need to listen. Kililingata.
when it comes to economic infrastructure,
Ikamuti Apollo ne gelegela ngini.
we are talking
Ikamuti
about the
meno makere
roads.
gidongo mo pokere no.
We are talking about the roads.
Inera soni rotini waluo wach mamakere gingudere.
About the electricity.
Nera soni nui kamuta kimi waluo mamakere gimachi.
The telephones.
Makere nui kamuti ya simoi wach mamakere gisimo mawatingi chingwa me.
Water.
Nui kamuto sakipi mamakere gipi.
The railway.
Nui kamute railway winge railway mawani mochaki geto.
All those are part of the economic infrastructure.
Ngunu yote adongetanwe na kito na geu na pol. Meno jemi wa misindi machako neno ni wa ere gidongo.
The social infrastructure means schools.
Aha, nui kamuto si someroi mama keregi somero.
And health centers.
Itongo nui kamuto sa dekisa todoko mama keregi dual romo pokere.
For economic infrastructure, you people in Tororo here, you can see for yourselves what has been done.
Nui kamuto sa polo kane iteto ni kilo peke nui takanete nui piete kamok. Waju tororo waneno dongo mocho nyutere ka mo pokero pokere.
The only remaining gap is the road from Tororo to Nagongera to Sorwe to Tareja, that side.
Nui de unaboni rotolo kolo alomare Nagongera kisoko paka busolwe kake kamuna mutumba kaikar. Modongi nyo makere giro maome. Makado ka tundo kisoko Nagongera busolwe gimo pokero pokere kor.
But I have in my file here
aja songo go kitabangi kanega kitemete mosho antie giwachno ipapla paraka
the plan for those roads.
Chani mama kere giroyini no akeronwi kakitemesho nwi kamuto si irotini ngulu.
This will be funded by the Uganda government. Tororo, Nagongera, Busorwe, Busava.
Apuga naka Uganda lope losaki duke rotoloko Tororo Nagongera paka Busawa. Government mama Uganda won amakido geto ngudo mawo kika Nagongera kiribu sawa dekoro ibunyo lekoro.
Then the other road from Busia up to here are being done already.
Rotolelo muniko Busia pakane adauna soma Ringabone kaditi, royo mabok busia, chani mero medere, geti geto, odongnya kamasin kende cho.
And on the side of the electricity, I can see in the file here a lot has been done.
Asomani kamuta kimi, eshiera kinakime waikere, elosasoma kingaren. Wach mama keregi machi nyo kido kakedere kiskamoro, matik kado medere malo.
So many sub-counties have electricity up to the sub-county.
Igombola ilu ipuaka ejaki mipako gombola. Gombili ni maditi ntiegi machi otundokiri gombili nkoro.
The majority of them have.
Lu ipuaka ko gombola adawaki madolun. Gombili ni maditi ajuchonu wango machi.
The ones which don't have a few, their Muelo does not have.
Lwendi sakalwe mama kimi ya mameko molo, ofodi ko tundo molo koro mwelo.
It is Muelo.
Mwelo fodi machi ko tundo, mwelo ngene nga kimi kedolo.
Then Nabuyoga does not have.
Nabuyoga de mame, Nabuyoga korobe, talpa fodongoye.
This is the headquarters of the district. It may be in the town, but not at the district, at the sub-county.
Nyalo bedonit otundi center Kenyo to fodi ko tundi gombola. Adolo center ko nyarga ge dolo gombola.
Only very few do not have.
Jasi lui puaka de lue mame kapaka kala itide mame. Wingeni kada yithenge paome kala itibe mame.
Yorwa, Magola, Mulanda, Nabuyoga.
Mararingul pupeto siroria. Wiwinjo paki kwano Kenya.
Pajuenda, Yorwa, Osia, Nyangole.
Ngupunguli Mario, wiwinjo mena apaki kwano jo.
Nabuyoga, Rubongi, Chisoko, there are so many of them which have.
Ngulu okwani jo wiwinjo. Your Excellency, this side you have not counted, but I know you have them. This side of Toro County, but I know you have. Pupeto hasi, apachonga kero.
No, this time is wrong now.
Elosaki shara kiringi na ade. Kido tundo, kumo kwani Kenyo jela tundo.
I know this area very well.
Jeni papa wailo, jeni tena, jaduongo wacho dinge ngeyo kama ben.
I was fighting there before you were born.
Ajo papa kader nga jado unong. President onge kome mafodi ko nyolani.
He's trying to say that
Etamita angura limuni, angura tema wacho.
that the society do not have.
Bete so ne mame. Anyone you kome juteso wango gine, fodongo.
That's not true.
Kwenye mamke rabete, kadieri tie kumo tundo kumako tundo.
I have the file here.
Jaduongi tie gi file, just loka polo nke file ken.
There's Kwapa.
Aha, puputo se kwapa. Wiwinjo kwapa bo osoma Kenyo.
Kwapa has.
Kwapa Town Council has, it is the sub-county, not. Kwapa DA sub-county.
There are two. Kwapa Rural has, and Kwapa Town Council has, and they are all Bateso area.
Puputosi, Namako Katakere, Eji Puputose Poneshomi Ganin. We win your Paco Louis, Rupecho Paracoro, or Louis Mama Keriko.
Malaba Town Council has.
Aha, Malaba, Ejakim, Malaba Wachonwangwe.
Magodes Town Council has.
Aha, Magodesi, Puputoseji, you Magodes, we win your Otot on your coro.
Osukuru Town Council has.
Osukuru Town Council, Ada Eji. You are Sukuru Winano, what year can you get?
Akadot has.
Akadoti de Adawa Dumun.
Mukuju
You Akadoti
has.
you Tronwango, Gimukuju Jebo Chonwang, Adumu Toskanin.
And all those are Bateso areas.
Why you gonna make a test on any? Kenya Kamawani, Judumia, Winga, Kenya, Kanamata Jabe Pupulo Sakarangun.
The whole file is here. We don't have time to go through it.
Ejasaki Temesho Kereneni, and Mama Kolonga Loste, Ipekipe. Chani Genti Kenyo, Sawamongoye, Malu Juje.
When it comes to education,
Ikamuta Kisisha, Mama Keregi Kisoma.
there are so many schools here. The government schools,
Ikamuti Someroi, Mama Keregi Somero.
the 164 government primary schools.
Ejasi Someroi, Aquata Kashakanga Pekuango Lukapugan. What you Gisomeri in my government, Miachel, Gipiara Chel Gangwen.
And 19 government secondary schools.
Gisomeroi Tomona Kanyangono, Luka Secondary, secondary schools apart Gabungwen.
In Tororo Rural.
Meno Tororo Mawoko, Tororo Nako Kinga.
Municipality, 15 government primary schools.
Otauno Okone, Ejasi Tomona Kanyi, Itaun Maka, Watiega Parga Beach.
And 4 government secondary schools.
Secondary schools, Mosakani Wongono, secondary Maka, Hiangwen.
Health centers, also I have the figures here.
Mama Garegi Dwaliro, Chaninti Kenyo, Ikamuti Dwalroi, Ejasa Kerongune Penin.
The health centers,
Adekisa, Meno Dwalirin,
there is 1 government hospital,
Ejadekis Nakapolo, Nakapugani, Watiegi Dwal Roma, Nachel Maduong,
3 health centers, 3s, 4s,
Ejasi, Adekisa, where Tupitos Nakapolo, Nikana Ungono, Ejasa Ungono, Watiegi Health Centers Malu, Dwal Roma Duong Angwenika,
and 22 health centers, 3s.
Then Adekisa, Wejaso Gombo Lai, Akashare, Kiuni, Pierario Gadeki, Meno Dwalin, Manti Gombolin.
And the plan is to upgrade health center 2s to 3s.
Akitemesho, Rayakitonyo Uni Adekisa Nuchiki, Akitodola Dekisnaka Polo Nake Gombola. Chano Bedoni, Elseda Marario, Oketi, 11 Maradeki, Mabedi Gombola.
First of all, upgrade Marama Health Center 3 to Health Center 4.
Na ako berana ko Malaba, apachar chabagi kiar kuju. Mama Malaba, menonyo ido malo, pa Gombola, pa Health Center Mama Keregi constituency je.
Upgrade Iyorwa Health Center 3 to Health Center 4.
Naki Yolwade, Eloshake Topolor, meno mai Yolwabe, Dwali Romewini, ikido ido malo.
Upgrade Paya Health Center 3 to Health Center 4.
Nako payade, Elosaki kiar kuju, mapaya bende, Dwali Rono, watch pero chochako.
Upgrade the following health center 2s, health center 3s. These are Puseri, Apuai, Nawire, Kayoro, Luala, Mudodo, Soni, Maliri, Osia, Fungwe, Nyamarogo. I didn't know that Badama Lukuroga.
Puputo singunu adagi sangunu garenu ko kwapa elosagi kieu ni kuju akitodolo okilas lokadex kanaka egombola moso manoje ikido ido tundo idwaliro mori perebedo gi gombola todomo
Ligingi Apetai Morkatipe Chidoko and construct a new health center 3 in Apokor Town Council.
Puputo singunu kare nweshomi Apokor de los adumu na kitetete kanu chengu na gikieu ni kuju moso mano ikido ido level magombola madwaliro magombola gima nyen be mikido ghetto Apokor oni koramet bakan.
Now all these are to do with the development.
Ngunu kere pascapol meno je kado gidongo,
which is our contribution number 2 to Uganda.
Ngunu asoma sno inuki areit nwe soma unoska kwap meno nyo imaichani mawanti gine marario mama kere gidongo in Uganda mame.
But the third contribution
naki uniete batoma polo maradeki mama kere gidongo
is wealth creation.
Nesakeru pakini isirigini toma polo na konaka oni gikalia medo nyo ane ngerma medo lowo medo misingi imugoma wani makelo dongo.
People confuse development with wealth.
Eminastunga akitapayarite Apollo kitoma akedumuna kon yeju maro kenyo kelo nyore mama kare gidongo gigi meni mini bedo gine maperi ni mapecho peri.
You can have development but poverty nearby.
Ibegini aja ikini kapolo konye kopieti chan inyalo bedo gidongo todoko chandi wire bongin.
In 1965 I passed here with students who were going to play games with Teso College.
Okarula pupu la limune singoli abuneski torone elozergesa kipete mpira Teso College. I oromo owachino juluwoka kajugito gwe mpira Teso College.
This road all the way from Kabare to Soroti was already tarmac at that time.
Apakingini Teso College arayano tolokela royo woki Kabale to Soroti for Teso College oidoboila.
And we have done it several times. We have reconstructed it several times since that time. But even today, you can find poor people near that tarmac road. So that's why we say, please, distinguish between development and wealth. Development is ours, wealth is mine as an individual, as a family, or a company. Some people have listened to our message. And they are creating wealth. I'll give you a man from Karamoja, you will see.
I'm Mr. Korea Dick Ogira. I am a model farmer in Abim district. My village here is called Arangakitoi West. Arangetoy Parish, Abuk Town Council, Abim District, in Karamoja. The mango trees you are seeing here were given to me by the President through Operation Wealth Creation. I received 200 mango seedlings, and I planted all, and they are all doing well. Apart from this venture, I got money from PDM last year. I got 880,000. And I used 800,000 for buying 10 goats. And the goats are there. They have multiplied. They are now 16. Part of the money of PDM I used for buying cassava stems. Through that money, I've managed to plant 2 acres of cassava. They are now doing well. The first acre I intend to harvest next year in January. Then for the mangoes, you are seeing, I started harvesting last year in 2023. The first harvest, I got 6 million. That was in June. Then second harvest in November, I got another 6 million. So last year, from these mangoes, I got 12 million shillings. I've been selling to the people around. Actually, Soroti Fruit Factory has booked this mango. They want me to take these mangoes tomorrow, 2025, to the factory. Actually, I've been selling locally. I've been selling 1 at 500 shillings, 2 1,000. And people are buying. These mangoes are very good. The mangoes, trees you are seeing here, are giving me money, a lot of money. And I want to thank His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Kaguta MUSEVENI, for coming up with the idea of Operation Wealth Creation in the country. This is money. I am not going to suffer. My children will not suffer because of this wealth. I call it wealth now. I always harvest. I don't harvest mango. I harvest money, not mangoes. So I want to thank our President so much. And next year, if all goes well, I expect to get 18 million first harvest. And then second harvest, I also expect to get 18 million next year, 2025. So altogether, I expect to get 36 million shillings. And this money...
Now, that is one of our people in Abim. Abim is like 200 miles from here. There is no tarmac road there. Electricity has just arrived there. But Lonyo Abar is there. So now I will give you one, because of time I will give you one more example, my own example. My model.
My name is Dr. Maurice Uchem. I am a commissioner by appointment, deployed at State House, and I've been assigned by the President to execute the 4-acre model. And I've put them so far in 10 regional zones in the country. Now, the 4-acre model is an idea conceived by the President to guide our farmers on how to utilize their small acreages of land so that they can earn more money through intensive farming. And here we are talking about enterprises that have good yields and high income for the household. So we have the fish farming, which is one of the enterprises that can be done near the water without interfering wetland and tampering with water flow. Then we have the zero grazing unit. On the other side, we have the coffee, we have the banana, and also a household needs food crops as 1 acre plus fruits. So this idea of the 4-acre model is to support income for the household. And as I will go into the small mathematics, you will know that it's capable of pulling somebody out of poverty. Now, specifically on the fish pond, here is about 20 by 50 meter pond, 1,000 meters squared. After finishing the excavation, we stock 10,000 fish. We feed it for about 8 to 9 months. In the north, which is warmer, the fish grow faster. And in the west, which is a little cold, you add 1 more month to reach the same grams. So by that time, the fish will be about 800 grams to 1.5 kilograms. In the market, the fish which is 1 kilogram or 800 grams here costs about 10,000 shillings. So having stocked here 10,000 fish, by 10,000, somebody will get 100 million in 1 year. And then when you subtract the other cost of managing, which is roughly 30 million, somebody can be able to save 70 million on this fish pond. And this size, we can put 2 of them in 1 acre. So meaning in this particular acre, somebody should be able to get around 140 million shillings.
Now, that is my own testimony with my staff. The model farm in Lira has got 1 acre of coffee, 1 acre of banana, 1 acre of pineapples, some dairy cows, some bananas, but also fish farming. The 1 fish pond in half an acre gives my people 100 million shillings. When they deduct costs, 30 million, they remain with 70. And you can put 2 of them in an acre. So that is why Ochen is saying that in an acre you can get 140 million shillings net from fish farming alone in a year. So that is our 3rd contribution to Uganda. Number 1, peace. Number 2, development. Number 3, wealth creation. If we had time, we would have talked about jobs, service delivery, market, and the political integration, but we don't have time to do that. But they are all in the manifesto. And I will talk about them when I'm in the press conference before I leave Bukedi. Let me end by talking about the school fees in government schools. As I had seen in 1996, these school fees are an obstacle to children's future. Many children drop out of school because of these school fees. And I would like all of us NRM people to agree on this issue. We should discuss it more and more and agree. But in order to educate my people, I decided to start free education in some skilling hubs under the State House. Askari, wacha kuku. We are just wasting time. These soldiers are fighting with the cuckoo. That cuckoo. Now I want to know whether my graduates of my skilling hub are here. If they are, they can come and give two of them testimony. Just two of them, one boy, one girl. Move quickly, quickly. Say why you had left school, what did you train us, and what are you doing now? Quickly, quickly.
Village.
Your Excellency, this is Omonyin.
They will summarize later.
Alomtongo Manakor Village,
let him speak, we shall
Parish Loco Caspodo, Temloco Kayoro, Tororo District. Abonga Sisiak Paka Esineloki Arate, Kukaraginos Kauriaka, Ponelo Tache Fizi, so Kaboyon Kore Ikariuni, Mamonka Sisia Mamburpeda Soma. Konya Yalamtongo Edeke President, Ayaun Skilling Hub, Abonka to Ohabungina, Kadumnongo Ashoma Nakalongo, Mamborpeda Touchstone, Mamborpeda Touch Kauriakangi, so Alomnon Kangina, Abonka Ika Hoima, Asomatongane Kampulokan neck, Araito a carpenter, Nensadumno a capto, Lokanarakinonga Adum Agaone a workshop balong. So Salo, Ajaso de Arni to a train Gayong, Abenong Arakini Kauriakangi, Abenong Arakina to Betangi, Yalamanoi, Emuria Kolia.
Your Excellency, this young man started out to Syria too, dropped out of school, but with the skilling hub that we introduced, he was able to go to the skilling hub where he gained his skills and is now working in the Hoima. He has mobilized the resources. He has even opened his own workshop. He's now supporting his family and his parents all together.
Okay, the girl.
Ani Ilwangani Akelo Yunis, Awoki Amagoro. Abinanwango information Mama Keregi Presidential Industrial Hub, Giredio. Taka Dokiri District, Munyatundi District, Shikandelo, Munyandelu Tundo Mushikani, Tuwaka Do Shibuku Industrial Hub. Munyawatundo Koro, Atero Course Matailoring. Tatimo Tanwango Certificate. Munyaduoko, Akido tatiyo ridhano. Munyatiyo ridhano. Tamedere. Tanwango pesa matini maidogo shulan. Takido tanyewo second hand machine. Amatabasha kogikenyo. Tanwango soya wadani. Taba fuonjo jo makirisame aweyo jo for the workshop parani. Jotiyo. Afoyo swatek program mapa president Mokelo. Awana giki ikilasa billion. Afoyo swatek muzai kuwe wana meno. Todiro ri 1 million piera bis. Magomio 1. Afoyo swa long live muzei Museveni.
His girl dropped out of P7, but when she heard of the presidential initiative of skilling and announcements were in, she went to the district. She was registered as one of the beneficiaries who ended up training in Kibuku. She did the tailoring. She came back, worked for someone, but after some short time, she bought a second-hand machine. She started also training other fellow youth who are now working with her in our workshop. She has also benefited from the 25 million that was advanced, and she's really appreciative of the initiatives that the government has continued to give. The 50 million.
So these children, that's why I want the NRM members to discuss this issue of the school fees in government schools. But because the future of these children was bleak, was closed, their future. But when I train them for just 6 months, see what they are making now. Some of the products they are making, we have been importing them from outside. Therefore, for today, if somebody says, why are you supporting the NRM? You should tell him the 7 points. Peace, development, wealth creation, how to create jobs, because the jobs of the beyond the jobs of the government, how to create jobs. And the other points which we shall add on during when I make the press briefing. NRM oye! Tororo oye! Uganda oye! East Africa oye! Now the issue of your districts. That issue was finished. And I will check with the Attorney General why they have not moved, because they should move according to the law and implement it. We finished our part. Let us have the flag bearers before time. NRM oye! I will have a picture with those children. Let them stay somewhere. I will have a picture with them.
Thank you. May I invite Dr. Tanga Odoe to present the flag bearers.
Thank you, Right Honorable Secretary General. Your Excellency, I present the following flag bearers. Tororo Municipality, Honorable Apollo Ofonoyeri, move forward. Apollo Yeri Ofono is receiving his flag. Next, Your Excellency, the District Woman Member of Parliament flag bearer, Sarah Acheng. Open. Your Excellency, the next is the Tororo North County. Tororo North County constituency is Mr. Simon Nicholas Owino. Next, Tororo South constituency is Honorable Frederick Angura. West Budama Northeast is Honorable Richard Owere Machika. Next, West Budama Central is Honorable Jacob Oboth, Minister. West Budama South is Honorable George Okecho. West Budama North, Honorable Maximus Ochai. People with Disabilities Eastern Region, Honorable Helen Grace Asamo. Hers will be delivered later. I think let me make her the last. I'm sorry. Elderly Eastern Region, Honorable Ofono Opondo Podel. Unopposed.